Good morning and welcome to Hump Day on the Scoreboard, the morning report. Sort of a big day, lots of action in both the NHL and the CCHL. A little late getting out today with this report. Started off with the day by gathering the files for this broadcast. Then watched my favorite morning show at 8:15, Awesome Fun Things with Matt Haas. Followed that up by, doing day 2 promo for the Braves jersey auctions. If you get a chance, take a look at that on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook stories. I've got them all over the place. And for the second day in a row, I got out for a walk. Well, you reach my age, you got to get a little more physical activity. A long way from the days when I used to alternate 4-mile and 6-mile runs in the morning before going to school, but that's history. Okay, morning report. Let's see what comes up first here. I'm just sort of responding to the slides that I prepared. Here's your transactions in the NHL. Buffalo Sabres made a recall. Nothing else too really exciting there. You can take a quick look at those, read through those. I think I was remiss in doing this yesterday. My apologies to everyone for not showing the transactions from the NHL yesterday. Okay, taking a look at the scores from last night. That was Tuesday, March the 7th. Carolina 4-3 over Montreal in a shootout. Columbus lost to Pittsburgh in overtime. People trying to catch up with Pittsburgh. Tampa Bay won 5-2, keeping pace with Toronto. Toronto 4 over New Jersey. Florida 2-1 winners over Vegas. Buffalo lost again. I'm not sure if that's a third game in a row, but they were hanging in there really tight in a playoff spot a week ago, and they haven't been able to come through since. So Islanders 3, Buffalo 2. Calgary shut out Minnesota in a shootout, 1-0. Oh, must have been a pretty exciting game. Colorado 6, San Jose Sharks 0. Arizona 6, St. Louis 2. And Seattle Kraken 5-2 over Anaheim. Tonight, Chicago at Detroit, Minnesota at Winnipeg, and Anaheim at Vancouver. We haven't taken a look at the leading scorers in the NHL for a while, but there's Connor McDavid. His lead has dropped to 28 points over his teammate Leon Draisaitl. Tage Thompson from Buffalo still hanging in there, 83 points, 42 goals. And down at the top 10, Mitch Marner from Toronto has moved into that spot, 79 points with 23 goals and 56 assists. I guess we can't report Gavin McCarthy. Oakville Blades have bowed out of the playoff picture, so nothing to report from the OGHL. Gavin White and Peterborough Petes, they're not on tap until their regular Thursday night action. I think they might be playing Kingston again. I'm not positive. They're trying to hang on, warding off Hamilton. That battle in the East is pretty big for those playoff spots. Evan Boucher didn't play, and nothing on the horizon for Halifax. Here we have Providence. It's Cody Mons. They are hosting University of New Hampshire. Nothing scheduled for up till Saturday night. Anyways, nothing scheduled for Penn State. Simon Mack, Liam Soulier at Penn State, so nothing scheduled there. In BC, we can only repeat what we told you yesterday, Salmon Arm at Vernon on Friday night. So that sort of wraps up our interest players. Let's take a look at CCHL. Last night, overtime, Smith Falls 6, Carleton Place 5. The Braves fans were hoping for the Bears to win, but Carleton Place snuck out with a point. And then in a very, very key game, Kempville 4-3 over Cornwall in overtime. I think the Colts had a 3-1 lead at one time, and Kempville came back to tie it, force overtime, and then the 73s won it in overtime. So that allowed them to add a point to their lead over the Colts. And look at this on tonight, Hawkesbury at Renfrew, Rockland at Pembroke. Big games there for Rockland, Renfrew, and Hawkesbury. And Thursday night, traditional night at the Ed Lumley, Colts will be hosting Carleton Place. And you know who we're going to be cheering for in that one. CCHL standings, take a look at this. Carleton Place with that point they picked up last night. Look at those points circled in blue. Carleton Place 64, Brockville 62, Renfrew 61, Hawkesbury Hawks 61 down in the Iserman division. So that's the battle for those spots 3 through 7. And if we take a look at that last playoff spot, look at this. Kempville, 54 points. Cornwall, 51. And Rockland, 49. And Rockland's got a couple of games in hand, so things are shaping up there. The other big news in the CCHL was the naming of the CCM Awards for Players of the Week. And yeah, you got it right. Sammy Malu, Mr. Zero, was named the Player of the Week in the CCHL. Goals against average of 1, save percentage of .966, and he had a shutout in that as well. I'm trying to because there had to be 2 players named in that procedure. And honorable mention went to Nate Burrell. Boy, has this guy been on fire. You know, we had Nate on an interview earlier in the year, and he said, I'm not worried. The points will come. Well, look at this, folks. 7 goals in 4 games. 7 goals in 4 games. And he gets an honorable mention for Player of the Week. Congratulations to Nate Burrell, another one of the Belleville boys. Well, that's it for today, folks. Thanks for watching. See you again tomorrow.